You know, I definitely can agree with a lot of that. I could see the first push from NIP being a complete disaster if they get like 3 heroes caught in a will-o-wisp, which is a very realistic situation because all it takes is Solo hiding under the tower and thinking you're going to get this easy push. Suddenly the will-o-wisp comes down and then the bear man runs in.
Yeah.
That could be a problem. But, you know, if the Phoenix can get the egg off and they can just delay the hits, maybe that'll be enough.
True. Ursa's generally pretty good against Phoenix, though, right? He's like
top much so.
Pretty top tier when it comes to egg counters. So you're right. If Eric can get off some big eggs, that could be a game changer. I just don't like their lack of reliable control, I guess. That's really what is irking me about this NIP lineup. I worry there's too much pressure on this Beastmaster to find the perfect roars. I feel like this is the kind of lineup where you've got your Earthshaker, and he is it. Your initiator, your counter initiator, and your stun. And it's just like one man can't do it all.
Well, I look forward to this one. I always like watching the Ursa. Exciting hero.
Absolutely. Love him or hate him when you're playing. Spectator-wise, he's one of my favorites, dude. I love watching this bear jump around, especially now that he's got the gap closer.
I think Ursa's an honest hero. You know, there are heroes that you don't mind playing against. You know, I don't mind if the enemy team picks Ursa, even when it's a good Ursa game. It's like, all right, cool. That's whatever, man. It's an Ursa. I know what I have to play against Ursa. He knows what he is to do. He's honest. You know, you play against an alchemist. Hero. That's not an honorable hero, right?
Okay.
That's not.
So where's PL rank on your honesty scale here? Is
he's
PL
like,
honest?
If 5 is like perfectly honest, and well, actually, I don't know how my scale works, but he's like slightly dishonest, but he's not as dishonest as like Techies or something.
Right. I feel that way about PL too.
The bear.
I kind of know what I need to do. I got to pressure him. You can't let him run away with it, but sometimes PL feels like, you know, you're not even doing anything, man. You just made illusions and they clicked the ground. This is dumb.
To be honest, you have to have like exposable faults. Ursa has very exposable faults. If you have any sort of slows and stuff, his game is hard. But PL, you know, he's got stupid things like constant dispels. Ursa's got like 1, you know.
Really now?
But Ursa's
I think this is a good tier list. We should make an honesty tier list of Dota heroes.
An honesty tier list. I like that.
Pretty much every top tier would just be dishonest. That would be like a rule, essentially.
You know, no one's taking a lot of damage here. That's actually going to be a first blood. The slow from the boars is just too much at these early levels. And, yeah, he gets punished pretty hard for overstepping. It's big stuff for the DP.
Crazy that it's still only 10% at the start, but when you combine it with the Orb of Venom, it's pretty gross.
Yeah, right?
Buffed up to 15% now. Whew. I think when I started playing, I want to say the boar slow was even higher at level 1. I feel like it was like maxed. I don't even think it used to scale. Maybe it did.
The actual slow on the boar? That's a good question. I think it always scaled, but it might have changed in terms of numbers.
I know it definitely used to pierce spell immunity, which apparently it doesn't now, which is disappointing. I guess nothing does anymore.
Why on earth should boar poison pierce spell immunity?
You could lane versus Lifestealer, remember? You'd like try and rage at you and you just ran away.
I understand why that's very good against Lifestealer. It just seems nonsensical. Like these little boars that you can get at level 1 pierce BKBs. Like what? Why?
Oh, and then they did the same thing to Clockwork and ruined his world forever. So, you know. Man, what happened to Clockwork? He was actually popping off lately.
I thought he was on the cusp of a comeback. Talk about fun heroes to watch. Clockwork is in my upper echelon of favorite heroes to watch.
He's a very honest hero. You gotta hit the hook shot.
Hell, especially a core Clockwork who's doing well in the lane. He's just bullying people. It's like magic.
Yeah.
Well, get to see an Enigma game here alongside the Pangolier in the bottom lane. It is a side lane Alchemist being played by old Charlie.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about bounty runs. How'd they do? I got 3 with an Alch. Nice.
Pretty good. It cost him a first blood. And despite Supreme getting that early kill, no one is still winning this mid matchup. It's so weird how mid goes these days. With Quelling Blade, when it's melee on range, sometimes you get harassed out, but sometimes you have situations like this where it's just hard for the DP to last hit. The damage gap is...
if you want to take into account the regen purchase from the range hero spam, you'll see the net worth is actually higher upon Supreme.
It's way higher.
Man. Wow. I mean, she got the kill, so that's also why.
Still, you're right. I thought it would be a little bit closer given the CS difference. No one's up by 5.
300 gold is pretty much a first blood, so...
I think he got like 280, yeah. And no one's got the early bottle.
Oh my god, look at all these creeps coming in for Supreme right now, though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's get them all. All right, you got 2. Another one. Oh, nice. Nice. The range creep. Oh! Oh, no. They must hate it when we're watching that.
All right. Well, it was a good try, Supreme. You got most of them. Those are the moments I get to feel powerful, Trent.
Oh yeah? You're like, yeah, I totally could have done that.
Looking over his shoulder. No, just more like, all right, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. A little confidence booster there. And I'm watching myself miss last hits under tower.
Imagine watching a replay of yourself last hitting. I bet that would be a terrible experience.
Ugh. Well, Phoenix seems somewhat effective against Ursa up here. They've been trading back and forth, and Ursa's still farming, but Era's pretty effectively able to counter him with the Fire Spirits if he jumps in aggressively.
Yeah, ILTW doesn't have a threatening support, right? They don't have any way to stop the Phoenix dive. Like, if the dive happens, Era's going to get out, right? Oh, that's cute, though. They jump and then instantly give him another chakra. They're just, like, spamming it to threaten.
Mm-hmm.
Dire's courier has been
What does that cooldown go down to?
Oh, no.
Well, it goes down to 6 seconds. So you can do double jump at max level on each? All right, that's kind of cool.
Good old Coddle.
That's like a 450 damage magic move.
Radiant
That's pretty solid.
are fortified.
Ooh, no one. Careful, my friend.
Fairly quiet lanes thus far. The 4-minute flip. Who got the bottle? Or the rune, rather. It's
Oh,
DP.
no one, dude.
And Supreme going to put it to good use.
The trees.
So what's really scary is that Supreme finds that little pick-off kill there as he clips him. Still has the DD in the bottle. So this is like the dream scenario for mid. You kill him right as the runes spawn. You're level 6. He's level 5. So you're like,
Pop this. Yeah, he can do his ulti. Why not?
you're full level up with a DD now and free farm in lane. Snakeo's going to die to Rezo down bottom, but now no one's coming back mid. Supreme actually does not ult here. I was a little surprised.
I think it's because his creep wave's not here. If he can kill him again or zone him out, he'll probably ulti.
Still a lot of time on this double damage, and there it is. Exorcism gets deployed, and no one's just going to be forced out. He's going to try to do what he can to slow this down.
They have a glyph on the Dire. They might want to use it on the next creep wave.
No one's not level 6, dude. He does not have Astral Step to get away. This could be bad news for him.
Science is coming, though.
Yeah, but they've also got the Oracle here. Seneko, obviously not level 6, but Supreme gets the kill on no one, and now maybe Zayet's. A little bit of time left on Exorcism, but the DP is just too low. And she'll wrap around. Wow.
Now? Damn, he's all 3 of NIP skills.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not good.
And his CS is still pretty decent. That's like a small silver line. You look at that net worth, and yeah, he's like in Phoenix territory right now. This is like a disaster for VP across the board. None of their lanes are winning right now.
All right, if you guys want to see a real laning slapdown, go check out game 2, I think it was, of earlier today with Iceberg versus Kasani. Oh my god, dude. He was 5-0 on the Storm Spirit, and Kasani was 0-5 on the Templar Assassin. At one point, he solo killed the Templar Assassin when he was at 20% HP, and she was at 100% by getting the pull under the tower. It was gross.
What? Isn't that a matchup that TA is supposed to do well in? Am I crazy?
No, Storm does okay now because he has the double tap on the refraction. So it's 2 instances of damage. And because the pull got buffed, so you can actually take it early now. That changed the matchup a lot. It's definitely not a tilted matchup, though, like that.
I see, though. It's not a counter pick anymore to the Storm, though.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he got absolutely obliterated.
But there aren't many matchups where you should be going 0-5 in like 10 minutes. You know, generally that's a sign of like, just go to the jungle, man. just stop. Whatever you're doing, don't.
They lost, believe it or not. The 0-5 TA was not able to make the comeback.
No way, dude. That momentum-based mid. You mean they didn't stack the Ancients? Ah, damn.
That's what gets you. So we have another Exorcism in 14 seconds. Supreme will clear the wave, instantly run top. There's no wards here, and she's going to get here in time for this kill on LTW. Because she fast. Oh, LTW. This is not good, buddy.
On the run. Oh, he's got the enrage, and it's not going to last much longer. This will be the end of him. Does get that kill on Saberlight first. Look at Supreme, dude. He's got a haster. He says, hey, Solo, I see you. See you later, bud.
I did not think that LTW would get that kill. That was nice that he like kept going. He would have died anyway, right? Like, there's no way you're getting away from a hasted DP with potential to ult too.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower
They are going to go
is
for the
under
counter push in the
attack.
bottom lane though. Zayat will zone back, and with the Eidolons, it's going to be a lot of tower damage. No glyph for a while here on the Radiant to try and push this back. And they have the Necros out too. These raw
Radiant's
Necro build
bottom
from Rezo.
tower is under attack.
Interesting. Is this the stock standard on Enigma now that Necronomicon is the value item?
Yeah, I've seen it on these Enigmas that are kind of playing supporty too.
It's kind of cool. Enigma likes to push. This adds to it. Lets you farm even better in the jungle. Down bottom, they're going to go in onto Seneko. Rezo is level 6, trying to light up the hole, and he's got it. Supreme does not have a silence to interrupt this. Era will survive, but they get Seneko. Now Rezo in deep, and no hope for survival. It's a 1-for-1. But it does cost an exorcism, so VP may be okay with that trade despite only getting an Oracle.
I'm a little curious on the efficiency between Helm and Necro, though.
Ooh.
That I would say. I mean, I guess the Necro is, like, better in the long run, just because, like, the Purge and everything is always going to be so good.
There's some pretty nice utility there, although the Purge doesn't... I mean, it's good in general, but doesn't particularly synergize with Enigma. Though we do see a dive down bottom. Icarus dive away from the Phoenix is now no one. A little bit left behind here. It does have 2 Astral Steps, so ready to turn at a moment's notice. Still no Rolling Thunder on Zayats. And now they make the jump. Poor Seneko again. Oh my. Every support player watching right now knows this pain. The saving support, 10 minutes, you're still level 4. I just want to ult.
Yeah, my cores are forcing me to fight down here, but there's 5 enemy heroes. I don't want to be here. Alright, let it go. Time to leave, Supreme. No, don't save your buddy.
Saberlight, uh-oh. He drops the ult, but it's not going to save him. Now he's going to get picked. NIP, you've got this great lead. This isn't the time to toss it. VP playing great, given the current state of our meta. You lose the lanes. What's the fallback? Guys, let's get some 5-man Dota going. Let's get some kills with this Ursa. Let's use these phase boots.
That was sick, though. They just ran up with both heroes, and there's no stun on the Radiant, so they get the outpost last second. So there's no XP now for NIP.
Be a nice bump to VI or VP. Now Era gets knocked back. Icarus dive is available, but not going to save him. Damn. Dude, them Eidolons. I guess that part of the Purge does synergize. You purge them, drop the Eidolons and the Necro Book. It's a lot of right clicks.
The Malefice is also kind of crazy versus Phoenix. He like can't get out, you know? Like, he couldn't try and dive there until it was over.
It would have just stopped him. Now Supreme in the mid lane. He does get healed up by Seneko. He read the tome. He's a smart Oracle, but unfortunately the false promise likely to live up to its name. It's going to be close. No, DP gets healed, and now maybe the turn. She drops a silence, but there's the Ignis. DP with a DB. They can't finish her off. Seneko with a great first ultimate. Phoenix jumps in, a little additional damage, but no kills for NIP. Close call.
Is under attack.
Okay, is Seneko the greatest? I think Seneko might be the greatest. I'm pretty sure he just Fate's Edict the last will damage to save his life.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, because he had a soul siphon on the melee creep.
Okay, that's pretty cool. You're like anticipating your core is going to kill this Necro unit and he's going to die. That's big brain play right there. I like it.
Tower is under attack.
Well, so here's the issue, Trent. Alchemist is free farming right now. That whole little skirmish there, that was some 4v5 Dota. And we're going to do it again. Saberlight maybe in some trouble. DP charging forward, rolling thunder. Saberlight actually lives. It's no one that took a lot of damage. Exorcism still deployed as Zayat finds the kill. Can they get a recovery kill here? Fortune's End connects, and now there's Pango going down quick. That makes a 1-for-1 there. So again, this is like 4v5 Dota. They at least got the Ursa farming up top, but Alk is already accelerating. He's about 2x the Ursa right now, bud.
Wow. Think about how close Supreme was to dying, too, and now he's 6-0-1.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, that's got to be frustrating, Virtus.Pro, especially because they had to use essentially a defensive Will-O-Wisp to escape after their failed attempt on the kill. And Yeah, I would be so happy to have a 0/0 Alchemist on my team at this point. He's just chilling.
Yeah.
Complete free farm. And that is Relic Gold already finished for him.
Now they'll find Rezo down bottom. Another freebie for NIP. Solo. Okay, he's got some reinforcements.
He really wants that kill on Seneko. If he chases with the ulti, he can kill him.
Looks like his team will be able to get here in time. TP coming in, though. No one jumps in onto Supreme. Seneko does make it back. Now the Ignis flies, and Supreme gets the
Seneko's
false
so smart.
promise.
Dude, this guy's so good.
Can they save the DP, though? Looks like she's going to get healed for now. They're trying to put in as much damage as they can. The egg used just to make sure they don't dive more. Well done by Era. A lot of patience there, but keeps his DP safe and sound.
Dude,
These
Sneko
supports,
TP'd
dude.
from that tree line to that tier 2 with like no mana and no HP. And if he hadn't done that, they lose DP.
You know, these
No wonder
supports on
Insane thinks this
NIP
guy's so good.
they are carrying right now. This is some good stuff. NIP look damn good right now. Like, they are playing with a game plan. They are really executing some impressive 4+1 Dota right now.
Yeah, but VP are on the hunt. They know that this is their time to try and take back this lead.
And look how aggressive they are. 5 heroes between the tier 1 and tier 2. No one gets taken down, though. They'll be punished for this big dive, and they're going to get another. It's ILTW. I understand the thought train there for VP. As you said, this is our time, but that might have been a little too aggro. There's still a tier 1 standing. That was... I don't even know if bold is the right word. That was borderline crazy, my friend.
Yeah, but I mean, it was before Radiance, and you know they didn't have the egg, so you have a chance to dive. I'm pretty sure Exorcism still wasn't back up yet either, so
Yeah,
they were
but
just
you
trying
don't-
to get something going for themselves.
You don't have Coddle either, though. I feel like fighting
true.
without that, or Enigma wasn't really nearby to get a big black hole. You know you're 500 gold away from Blink.
Are scanning.
That felt a little forced. I think VP need to play around these 2 big ultimates. The double bubble, man. It's got a namesake for a reason.
I kind of wish Supreme was going Solar Crest. Does he need a BKB this early this game? He seems to think he does. I guess because if he doesn't BKB, then he's going to die if he ever tries to Yules and save himself, because he'll just get Aethered into Ursa right clicks after. But like with the Oracle, I don't know, I just feel like a Solar Crest would be so sick to help out your Alchemist. Because then the Ursa is just going to be doing nothing.
I guess it depends on when they plan on fighting with the Alchemist. They might be thinking a slightly more long-term...
Well, I also like it to get Roche on the early end. That's the other part about it that I think.
All right, Trent, I need you to cover for a second. Sorry, I'm getting a call I actually have to take. This one's important.
All right. Wow, that's amazing.
Cover for me, bud.
Yeah, Ice Frog is currently dialing up Zyori. Wants to ask him a couple questions about who he thinks is the most honest hero in Dota 2. Thank you, Zyori. Meanwhile, Catapult will be free to take a couple cheap shots at this tower as it gets glyphed up here. No one's going to tank that tower. Oh, he's not there in time. The Eidolons also try and throw their bodies and get down Mr. President Catapult, but alas, they were too late. Again, Virtus.Pro, they collapse upon the mid lane. Supreme up front, no one. They go initiating. Zayat with the roll coming through. He's looking for the backline. He wants Seneko, but Seneko, he goes in closer. Hasn't thrown out the save quite yet. Seneko, oh, he's going to check the save on the Supreme. He says, take me, but leave my Death Prophet alone. She'll get taunted up. They drop the Will-O-Wisp at the same time, and Virtus.Pro are in full retreat. They got the Oracle, but they might not get out. Rezo, think about the Black Hole. He's got the Blink. He goes in. Oh, it's huge. On to 3. There's a Phoenix in the back, but there's no mana left for the eggs. We can't help, but it's not enough damage either. They're still living in the middle. Charlie will fall. They get the Alchemist, but now LTW trying to hop his way out of the river, leapfrogging to the high ground. But he did not look before he leapt. And upon the high ground, there was a Phoenix to help secure the kill. And so, even with a big black hole, and a seemingly good turnaround potential there for Virtus.Pro, they only get the Alchemist and then Seneko at the very start of that fight. And the lead will continue to grow here from NIP as they move into dire territory and continue farming it up. Oh, they're looking pretty good right now, I have to say. Virtus.Pro, that's now 2 failed attempts at trying to get super aggressive and take this game back. Just feels like they don't have quite enough. They have some of the good items for it, too. I mean, you have this Blade Mail on no one for the Void Spirit. I guess the Basher might be the next choice. Hold up. LTW, where are we going, my good sir? Am I looking at a Battle Fury? I've seen some crazy Ursa builds before. I don't know about that one. Well, we'll see how much he wants to delay this game, I guess.
Radiant's middle tower
Zayat's
is
thinking
under
about
attack.
another roll in here. Now remember, they still have the egg because Era didn't get it off last time. They will again grab Seneko. They destroy the trees, and Zayats will get a rogue kill on a invisible hawk there. As they drop a sentry and clean up some of that vision there. They're going to find the clumsy net too. Okay, that's good. More control to help out taking down Charlie. They definitely need that. Unfortunately for them, there is a BKB now done
Radiant's
for
bottom
Charlie
tower
on the
is
Alchemist.
under
So
attack.
they got their one kill on him. Getting another is going to be very difficult. They're going to be thinking about Rezo's BKB more than likely to try and help for a Roche fight. Unfortunately, the Roche is coming sooner rather than later. No medallion, but they have the acid spray at max level right now for the -7 armor reduction, and Era's going to cover them with the egg as, again, they just punish Seneko, who was trying to D-ward,
Dire are scanning.
but got jumped upon by the double astral step as well as the blink dagger there from our Enigma. So they traded for Roche. They now scan, and they're going to realize,
Into the Radiant.
Seneko half baited us.
Get better.
And they're going to put the Aegis on the Alchemist. If he was killable before, he certainly doesn't feel like it now. Get the Blink Dagger onto Saberlight too. So Saberlight not going to go for an armor item here or anything. No medallion for him. He just wants a little bit of help with the initiations. And if he can just kind of create chaos in the front line. Oh, speaking of which, chaos in the front line for NIP. Supreme will get grabbed, taunted up, but puts the silence down. Now the roll through, going to catch two. Saberlight as well as Supreme getting double stun up here, but the Essence Ring as well as the save from the Sunray, and now into deep is Zayat. He's going to get roared up. They want to secure this kill. He's trying to escape. Maybe he can do it. The heal comes from the Purifying Flames, but the jump ahead there from Era will guarantee he's not getting on. Era actually snags another kill. He's 3-1-7 on this Phoenix, kind of quietly stacking the gold here. He jumped off the Urn train to Spear Vessel and went right into a Halberd. So trying to grant even more protection for his Alchemist from this Ursa. LTW under the Hawk vision here as Air moves forward. Hawk will die, though. They're a little bit more unsure. 20 minutes coming up here. They want to get themselves one of these outposts, but instead they're fighting in the mid lane. No one will be able to dodge there from the root. Keeps moving forward, but now it's 7 seconds left. And, oh, but wait, Saberlight, he's up top. He will find himself at the outpost. Is it going to cost him his life is a question. I think it is. They've got a blink. They're going to get onto him. Solo actually solo smokes. He was too worried about getting stunned up there, it looked like, from some of those creeps, and they're even going to drop the Will-O-Wisp here to try and secure this, but now Snake's on the high ground, so he's got that big save. Will he drop it? He will indeed. They try and push him back. Solo with the blinding light, seeing if he can disengage the Oracle, but unfortunately that's going to get Solo killed, as Supreme will get a monster kill streak. Now Saberlight goes forward, back up to full HP, has the board for the slow. They jump onto Rezo. Charlie's here with the Blink Dagger, with the burn. They want to find LTW too. He's got the Basher, he's got the assassination potential, but does he have the survival potential? That's the real question. He's cutting, he's juking, he's jiving, he's going to be found, though. The vision comes through. Never underestimate the Beastmaster Hawk. Oh, blocked off now. Can he get some right clicks to the death? No, he's not even going to get a chance. Supreme is godlike on the Death Prophet now.
Trent, you're a god.
9-0-8.
Wow, this Death Prophet's out of control, huh?
Thanks, Zyori. It's nothing has changed. They are absolutely dominating.
Okay, so the
what
Alchemist
did
has
Ice
farmed
Frog
some
think
gold.
on your take?
Sorry?
What did Ice Frog think about your takes on the honesty of heroes?
Oh, you know, we had a pretty good dialogue. I had to hurry him along because, you know, live game and whatnot. But no, the frog's good.
He's a little long-winded. I've seen the patch notes.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
up
not those
top?
last ones, though.
Are we going to find another? Oh, Solo. Trying his hardest here, Trent. I love
Yeah,
the attempt with the Shadow Amulet.
It's pretty depressing.
Wow.
So, ILTW had queued up a Battle Fury earlier, by the way. I was so excited.
Battle Fury Ursa, huh? I don't know if
That
I
would have been so good.
seen that one so much. He does have the Basher first, so okay, that's good. And it's standard.
I'm sure it was probably just a joke with his team. Like, all right, guys, this one's going late. Just queue up the Ursa Battle Fury.
Well, I will say it seems like NIP have played very well around the Beastmaster. I was a little cynical in the draft, but this is the kind of draft that I'm talking about. You pick Beastmaster with a purpose. You're playing around this vision. You're making space for someone that can come online and hit critical mass. I'm really liking the way NIP are just executing their game plan here.
They only have a minute left on this Aegis, so Charlie's just TPing in. He's just like, show me 5 heroes. I'm fine with that.
Scary thing, though, is that even though this game feels like really, really one-sided, VP have those big ultimates that can be scary at any stage of the game. You know? NIP get too cocky, they get too grouped up. There's like a chance to turn. You know, the potential's there at least. It's still 80-20 on Dota Plus, so...
Did you miss the 3-man black hole mid? I think you were gone for that.
I did. Sorry.
Yeah. Rezo hit a big one. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough damage.
Especially high ground. When I see Enigma coddle like this, even with a Pango, that high ground defense gets scary for NIP, no matter how big this Alchemist is. Although he does have a BKB and Pack Leader's Aura, so...
They're going to smoke up while Charlie pushes the tower. LTW, no idea this is happening. Gets bored up.
That's just a shame.
Dude, that's a nice play.
4 seconds. Easy kill.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower.
And that's the power of the Aegis again, that they can just let him solo push there. Like, let's say that 5 heroes TP'd on that tower in the tree line or something, and they killed Charlie. It's like, well, whatever. The Aegis was just expiring anyway, and we're all close enough to rotate.
Radiant's top tower is under
and again, that was Hawk
a
Vision
10-second
too.
BKB. That's an Alchemist with a security blanket right there, dude.
Yeah. It is at least gone now, so if they get too cocky with this push, there's a possibility. But Saberlight, he's taking out all the potential for the Enigma. And Rezo is 10 seconds away from TP, so he's not going to be here. And Zeiss is just trying to kill creep waves. They are just going to take a set of racks, I think.
I think so. Glyph has already been used. Coddle doing everything he can. Also a 10-second BKB on Death Prophet. So 2 bouts of magic immunity.
Oh, Solo actually killed all the creeps. All right, never mind. I thought they'd be able to just like jump the Coddle, but they didn't want to dive that deep.
I mean, it also just feels like the DP ult didn't do that much damage. I thought she'd be able to chew through something on the barracks. They're both topped off. Okay.
I think they did Glyph though, right? So
they did Glyph at the beginning, the very beginning. Well, buys them a little bit of time. Now the Aghanim's out on Void Spirit. And Ursa desperately trying to find this BKB.
Alright, well, Era doesn't have a way to dispel without the help of Sneko. Does Sneko have the Greaves yet, or just doesn't have the recipe queued up anymore?
So riddle me this, bud. Why is Era not getting the soul or the Spirit Vessel? He got the urn.
He wanted the Halberd first instead. Because the Halberd's like super good this game versus the Ursa, right?
Okay, yeah, that's fair. So, and Zayat has that Spirit Vessel on the side of VP.
And plus, like, is the Spirit Vessel even that good on Virtus.Pro?
I guess not.
Versus Virtus.Pro, I mean.
Actually, you're right. Now that against Virtus.Pro. Either way, big fight mid. The Ursa gets deleted.
Whoa,
doesn't look like
silence.
There's much touching this Alchemist right now.
Now, Charlie's got this one, I believe, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's still a 10-second BKB. Just no cares. Well, I was excited to watch the Ursa, but there's a reason why I said I'm excited for it, but I don't necessarily believe in it.
All right.
The game.
High ground fight. Charlie might not even have to use the BKB this game. Does force a buyback on the Coddle. So VP not ready to give it up yet. 22 to 11, 26 minutes. The high ground siege continues. They want the Alki, and they actually kill him.
All right, now, I know I said it was still 10 seconds, but you could use it. You didn't have to keep it 10 seconds.
Well, Supreme going to pop his now. He uses the Exorcism. He wants to go in on this. Enigma did also BKB himself, so maybe looking for a black hole. No one jumps back in, does find the kill on Sneko. Trent, this is getting a little scary. Phoenix Egg gets popped. That's 3 down.
Yeah, they're blowing it right now, dude.
They're not only holding, they want more. Spirit Vessel already been used on Supreme. She is fast, though. There's Rezo with the Blake Dagger. Caught him with the Malefice. That's going to be a 4-0. Mr. Trent, I guess they did kill the Ursa in mid before they got to the high ground, and Solo bought back.
In the backfight, he hits him with the axes.
Okay. But, I mean, given the state of this game, I don't think VP could have hoped for much more than that.
Dude, he's going to kill Solo, too. What are you doing?
Primal Roar.
I made my kill.
All right, well.
All right, Saberlight's a boss, guys. This guy is like my favorite player right now. I love watching this dude.
I like his build, too. Helm and Blink Dagger. No Necro Book. This is kind of cool.
Of course, he had some pretty crazy jumps yesterday on the Bat Rider that were slightly questionable, but it's all right. This is what, this is what you get when you make those big jumps sometimes.
The real sad thing here, though, is that I don't think all that success for VP really changes the state of this game much. Still got this farmed Alk. Your Ursa is still about on par with the enemy Phoenix in terms of farm. They didn't need to do it again. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, you just got to do it a couple times. You got to get the Roche. You got to deny that away, because killing this Alchemist twice is going to be very difficult, especially if he actually presses the BKB button.
And this is Roche 2, right? So just
nominally
cheese.
harder.
Yeah, okay. Agreed. This is one of those, we don't care about getting Roche ourselves, we just have to deny it from them, because I don't know how we defend high ground against 2 Alchemists. And remember, next fight when Alk uses his BKB, it'll look much different.
Yeah. Oh, no one's crazy. Is he sticking with this next wave? Damn. I mean, he knows what this game's going to take to win. It's a lot of risk like this. After getting chased away, he can still do this. Now, all right, he does TPO this time. All right, we go into the pick, guys.
Speaking of Roche, Charlie's playing his own game here. Pops that Chemical Rage, and the Alki is doing it. See you later, alligator.
The Roche solo.
Roshan has fallen to the radiant.
All right, that should put another 5% dent in that old win percent.
Yeah, and Seneko just dug up a bounty rune at the same time with an Alchemist on his team. Score?
Wow. The dream. Seneko's living it. Those the first 10 minutes or so were rough for him, but now he's got the mech. It always feels good as a support when you get some god tier 3 item like the telescope and you're just toggling it with the shovel in the backpack. I feel like you're really living the dream.
Yeah, Seneko has not been able to decide what he wants to buy for a while now. I kind of wish he just bought though because of the Void Spirit Aghanims. I just don't want him to get silenced in the backline and not have anything to do.
I would agree. Zayet's down. Rolling Thunder deployed, and there's the TP.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, that was dangerous. Yeah,
Yeah, there was a Beastmaster with a Primal Roar. Very
with the angle on that that roll coming back.
Slightly longer TP, and it would have been there. Speaking of Solar Crest, your buddy Saberlight's got it.
Attaboy.
And that opened up DP to grab the Halberd.
So we have 2 Halberds and a Solar Crest and the Radiance Mischance. So it's a very good thing he's the BKB, but LTW, he's going to get hit up before that. And that's a long stun. Oh my god.
Right now this Ursa's jamming his Enrage button. Like, why do I even have this stupid
Dire's
spell?
bottom barracks are under attack.
Well, he has no buyback because he just bought BKB.
Oh, that is the worst feeling.
Dire's bottom
Like, ready to fight, you
barracks
feel like you have to go
Dire's
all in on an
bottom
item so you have a chance in the fight, and then you get caught, and it's just, well,
are fortified.
now we've got 30
Dire's
seconds of no
middle tower
Ursa.
is under attack.
And Rezo's here, but, you know, you're not going to black hole the Aegis.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
How do you kill him
Seneko.
with Ursa? You basically have to wait and just try and delay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's kind of low.
They're doing a pretty good job. They've got some chain stuns, but there's just not enough follow-up damage. Charlie is going to survive thanks to the Oracle. And that was even without a false promise.
All right, now with the Ursa back, are we going to smoke? What's the play here, Virtus.Pro? I feel like Solo's going to say, let's just go smoke at them. But he didn't grab one. Instead, LTW is just going to run at them, apparently. They're going to bait ILTW.
I like the idea here for VP. Desperation smoke time. This is one way to do it. They seem a little suspicious, though, and he does get Glimmer caped. They still go in on it, though. This time gets off
Willow
the
got both
enrage, at least.
supports.
Silence, Black Hole, it catches one. Just Era and interrupted. Now VP in big trouble. They almost get the kill on Seneko, and he does go down, and now they sound the retreat. LTW does stay alive. Charlie did pop the BKB, brings down Zayet.
You're melting. You're melting.
All things considered, not bad for VP, but certainly hoping for more there as now they jump in onto the Death Prophet. No one needs to be a little bit careful. Silenced up. He's going to get focused hard, and he's just brought down. Solo going to suffer a similar fate, burning from the Sunray. Wild Axes filing through. Still alive, but now on the other side. ILTW going blow for blow with Supreme. Not going to win that battle as Charlie gets the bash and finishes him off. That's a dead Ursa stuck on the sideline now.
Yeah.
I think
Charlie's
close
done.
to the end.
Like,
for
I'm
VP.
taking the buildings.
Guys, this was fun and all, but
Okay, fine. I'll help.
no one in trouble again. Look at it. Alk just makes quick work of him, dude. Gets one bash. Alchemist
GG,
pretty
well
much in
played.
raid boss territory, and there it is. NIT, game number 1 over Virtus.Pro. Nice draft, brilliant execution. A well-deserved win here in game number 1.